Hi, my name is Ben Carroll. I'm in the Instructional Leadership Program at Jacksonville State University, and I am here with Ms. Tammy Gaines. She is our school secretary, and she has been here for 14 years. First thing I'm going to do is look over your job description that was on our county website. The job of a school secretary is to provide secretarial and administrative support to the administration. These would include communicating information to students, parents, staff, and other districts, ensuring compliance with financial, legal, and administrative requirements, and supporting the broad array of services provided to students, parents, instructional, and support employees. The school secretary must also be able to perform multiple technical tasks with a potential need to upgrade skills in order to meet challenging job conditions. That would include computer programs, different things that the technology department would throw at us. We got to be able to change and upgrade our skills. But one of the main requirements of a school secretary is they have to have a business telephone etiquette, because you are constantly answering the phone and talking to parents, students, community members, and other faculty and staff across our school and across the district. You are basically the first person that people see when they walk in our school. And I would have to say that we have a great representative of our school when they see you come in. One thing I want to know is, what are your daily job responsibilities? What do you do at the beginning, middle, and end of the day?
Mainly the communication between parents to teachers, or teachers to students, and students to teachers. And I check kids in, check kids out. I do the attendance for the school. Just try to help everybody where they're supposed to be, when they're supposed to be there, and
so I would consider you as the glue to our school, because you're the middleman of the administrator to the faculty, the parents to the students, the teachers to the students. You're that glue that almost helps us all stay together.
Yes.
How does what you do impact student learning on a daily basis?
I'm responsible for keeping up with the attendance of the students, and like I said, I check them in and check them out. So if you got one that's habitually late, I try to encourage them to get here on time and let them know how it affects their class time not being here. When they're out and excused, or out a lot, even excused, I'm sending home letters to let parents know that they have an attendance problem, and then communicating it to our board that then has early warning programs that they have to go to meetings for that.
Because attendance is crucial for the academic success.
Yes.
Talk about the computer program we have that calls parents when students are out.
We have a school cast that'll call if a student's out that day. It'll let the parent know about 3 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon. So it'll call and say that your student was out.
So
today.
when you put in that they're out, it automatically sends that out. That's good. In 14 years, how do you think that you have improved or become more focused on what you do in order to improve student learning over the 14-year tenure?
We've been really focused on attendance. So what we do now is, first time that a student's absent, I send home a letter to the parents. And then I also have a spreadsheet that I keep up with that has every time that the dates that a student is out and how many times they're out. And in that, Kevin Ward gets it, and he is calling parents, and saying, okay, your child was out yesterday, making sure you're aware of it. They didn't bring in an excuse, and this is the steps that come after this.
Right.
And then if it's a kid that's been out 3 or 4 days, in a row, and they're sick and we don't really know what's going on, or there's been no communications from the parents, then I'm with the counselors having them call to check on the students and see how soon we can get them back into school and what work we need to get to them.
Okay. Got one last question. And as a leader in training, and as someone who works very closely to our administration, what advice could you give me that would help me lead a school in a way that would be effective, whether it's academics or attendance or athletics, whatever it may be? What advice would you give me as a school secretary who works very closely with our administration to give me some motivation and some advice?
Be willing to listen. Listen to everybody's problems. What's going to encourage the kids to get to school? What's teachers' ideas of, how do we make it important that they're here?
Right.
And if they don't bring in the excuses they need, or they just want to skip on Fridays, what they're missing, and back them up on it.
Well, I appreciate it. I thank you for your time, and definitely helps me see in the eyes of a school secretary that I've never been in. And again, I appreciate your time, and I definitely have learned more about your job and your responsibilities that will help me when I become a leader in an administrative role, what I can do for you. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.